Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? I welcome you all back to Mr. Bebaneti with Charlie. Mr. Bebaneti, you are starting as a DB. I'm a catch him saying, Yatan as an idea. Charlie say about lifestyle, entertainment, and sports. Charlie be a training by Rabbit Nasi. Near discussing the 1 or 2 cents of Toswam as usual. Send a DB. Charlie, subscribe to this YouTube channel and young grow community together. So, Charlie, as starting as this is Bebaneti Sports. I mean, you're better discussing the UEFA Super Cup now. I mean, Paris Saint-Germain beating at MI. Aston Villa by 2 goals to 1. You really are discussing some 1 or 2 my transfers and done deals in here. I mean, my deals are my annual complete and you really, you just keep this video short and simple. I mean, UEFA Super Cup, you all know, so UEFA Super Cup is between the team that win the UEFA Champions League and the team that win the Europa Cup. So at the end of the 90 minutes, I mean, Paris Saint-Germain, Aston Villa shared by 2 goals to 1. Aston Villa Paris Saint-Germain phone in your first goal. I mean, go from Kvaratskhelia and Kiva Kvaratskhelia, and Aston Villa for youngster number take. And I don't know this guy's name. It's new to me. And I mean, Desiree Subinya, the winning goal. While as my assist from Ousmane Dembele. Ousmane Dembele didn't start the game. He came from the bench. I mean, Paris Saint-Germain, Luis Enrique on the usual 4-3-3 flat formation, on the 4-3-3 flat formation, and the back four. We all know the back five, and I mean the back five they started UEFA Champions League now, and they started Pacho, Marquinhos, Nuno Mendes, Achraf Hakimi, and now they are the three-man midfield, the João Neves, Vitinha, and Mzai Emery. I mean Fabian Ruiz, once started. I mean say like. I think it's 1 year, couple of 1 year training with the team. So just came from in the break, I mean, say World Cup final. So my players that went to the World Cup final, they were supposed to report to camp on, I think, on the 10th of August. So one training session 1 or 2 training sessions there. Definitely, we all knew say he wasn't going to start the game and the front three. So yeah, I mean Desiree Kvaratskhelia that youngster from Monaco. No, Ousmane Dembele came from the bench. I think he came in the second half, and it was a really good match. We really enjoy free flowing football, free attacking game. I mean, United was just lining up in the 4-4-2 flat formation. I mean, Garnacho wasn't in my Garnacho from Chelsea Bejo team. No, I think say the first preseason match, Onyanoka, I think it's on the 26th minute now. My United decided to sack him off. I think they are saying a match of a big deal because it was just for precaution's sake. So my Eric Konsa is not yet back. Willie Watkins is not yet back. And Emiliano Martinez is not yet back. So the team said the players available to this manager now, they call this tough match a 4-4-2 flat formation. The likes of Madrid, Victor Lindelof, Paul Torres, I am Ian Massen, Matikash, Boubacar Kamara, João Gomez, and as I said, a couple of players in my place. My Tommy Abraham, Rose Barkley, the last move free bench, but Garnacho wasn't fit enough to start this game. I mean, one manager he's less talk about because he's really doing some amazing job, or yes, something special because looking at the materials available to him, the kind of players available to him at this particular movement and the kind of performance he showed against this Paris Saint-Germain signing. I mean, Luis Enrique Paris Saint-Germain signing, he got almost all his players back. I think just 1 or 2 players no I'm available for this game. Even if they were even available, the likes of Ousmane Dembele and I said Fabian Ruiz, they even came from the bench. I mean, Ousmane Dembele came from the bench and assisting the winning goal, And as I was saying, United with the likes of players that are available to him, any the kind of performance I would die in. He's one thing we need to talk about. United is one manager he's less talk about, but I think he's really doing a really good job at Aston Villa. Say before Aston Villa from Villarreal, Aston Villa was one team and now all battle for relegation. And ever since he took charge of this Aston Villa side, Aston Villa has been one of the best teams in the leagues, English Premier League so far, and almost all the time he's competing for top 4, top 6. I mean, last season I mean, last 2 seasons he or finish out of the top four and just end the season, so no, or getting into the top four, he'll be playing Champions League this season. So, as I said, it was a good game, free flowing, attacking football, and I really enjoyed the game. I think say that youngster from that guy who was leading the lines for Aston Villa, he was really playing some good football. I think say the only thing I now lucky experience because or say a couple of chances. I think say any good attacker, the likes of Will Watkins, Harry Kane, Erling Haaland, and the likes. They I'm not saying say this kind of players they don't miss chances, but I think say youngster no he needs time, he needs like experience, and now all lucky in this game. But as I said, it was a really good game. Congratulations to the Paris Saint-Germain side that they won the UEFA Super Cup 2 consecutive times in the season. I think say Luis Enrique getting I mean most of his players back now was only 1 or 2 addition. I think say Bakula now more person Bakula getting interest from Liverpool and they want to sell Bakula for some 145 million pounds. So they are saying 135 million to 145 million. And my Liverpool are saying say they will pay 120 to 25 million euros. So I mean, as I was saying, or call of his players now, why 1 or 2 additions are. He's not yet done. He's looking for this youngster, this winger from Aston Villa, or person adding it to the team now. They are in for Zion Suzuki from MI Palmer. I mean, say like they were saying, say after the MI Omobe top Omunya player now, they will loan him back to the MI Syria to Paris, MI Juventus. Omobe. So ladies and gentlemen, had a day so far, a day Super Cup basing. It was a really good game, as I say. So let's enter core transfers in Mukakrano. As I was saying, no, Bakula and my Liverpool deal no, it's still on. But Liverpool farmer Bakula for my Bakula agent to say like they are trying their best, they are doing their best, but I think the Paris Saint-Germain are not ready to stuffing their stance. They still stand on say they will take not less than 135 million pounds. I think 135 million euros, 145 million or so. At first they were saying say budget 155 million euros, but I think say Omalo wanted to 135 or 145 now. Liverpool so 125 million. So Liverpool are saying say Bakula Sonin agent no more deal like I think say they are saying say they should put pressure on Paris Saint-Germain for no so kaka be a deal ni go through a a complete deal now as soon as possible because very soon now league in the Babeshasia they need my coach my Antonio Arroyo here the players no normal starting league. So moving on to the next MI Rodri to MI Barcelona and so Rodri to Barcelona. As the stands now, I think say 20 million euros next separated the two sides because second offer now Fabrizio was reporting himself Barcelona made a verbal offer to Manchester City and my price near 60 million euros. I think say including add-ons, but Manchester City insisted they want 80 million euros. I think say Barcelona for if almost a name maybe 65 million euros plus 5 million euros add-ons. I think say it will be enough for for Manchester City to accept their offer. But I think say for now, as it stands now, no there 20 million euros in the difference between these two clubs. Talks are still ongoing. Anything can happen. And Ferran Torres to Paris Saint-Germain and so on. Ferran Torres to Paris Saint-Germain also. I mean, previous video and I said my Paris Saint-Germain for first offer to my Barcelona for Ferran Torres was I think 55 million plus 5 million around. Player kind of 1 year contract. Still Barcelona rejected the proposal, the offer now. The Paris Saint-Germain for they are preparing my second bid to Barcelona. I think club to club my contacts are in my negotiation is still ongoing now. By the end of the week, the Ferran Torres will be in my Paris Paris Saint-Germain player. They will go through. I think my Ferran Torres are making a clear separate my Barcelona for they are not like what the way behind so supporters in the place. And I think saying Caribbean play supporters in that you can understand these supporters, but board in my coaching staffs in name in playing for the they cannot be on the same side with the supporters. I don't know if I'm making sense. On the other side, and so no Spence also from my deal from I mean Tottenham Hotspur to Paris sorry Inter Milan also. Fabrizio I reported say here we go. So subject to medicals. I think say a good deal. I said just Spence with me as a left back, as a right back. I mean Inter Milan for one board they go almost 3 back system. So they almost here wing backs now. Inter Milan for so more my player more right wing back in the shape of Denzel Dumfries. I mean Liverpool Real Madrid for so it's no here replacement. I'm going for the Spence so or have a one a really good tournament or World Cup. So I think say the performance I would done in the World Cup now and then the deal to Inter Milan. So a couple of friendly matches you told you I think say Manchester United only Leeds game near 1-1 or mobile penalties. Manchester won by 5 goals to 4 on penalties. Now, I mean, Real Madrid also shared Deportivo Alavés by 1 goal to 1. I mean, 1 goal to 0. Mourinho was furious and was angry with his boys, but it's just preseason. Media preseason there. I don't take preseason matches into consideration because Manchester under Luis Van Gaal, I think say he won all no, he won almost all every match now. Oh boy, or she Paris Saint-Germain, or she Atletico Madrid, or she I mean Real Madrid, ne AC Milan board draw. But era season, the first 10 matches was very horrible. So like even the first match, my newly promoted side in the shape of City be share Manchester United by 1 goal, 2 goals to 1. So preseason matches there, me as it stands now there, I don't and BBM maybe managers in the bed like glimpses of what they are going to do in the season, but the results doesn't really matter to me. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll keep the video short here. I mean, keep watching the Bani TV and I'm not subscribing. So, the say the BBM catch and we go meet again. We see a wedding. The best share.